Welcome back to A Clevelander's Kitchen. It's Sunday supper, episode number 3, and we're going big tonight. We're making fried eggplant parmesan. Crispy golden slices of eggplant fried until perfect and layered thick with fresh mozzarella and a rich homemade sauce, and enough cheese to feed the whole family, and maybe your neighbors too. This isn't the soggy version. This is a stacked, bubbling, straight out of the oven comfort food. The kind that fills the kitchen with that old school Italian Sunday smell that everyone has you asking, when is it ready? So grab a plate, slice it thick, don't forget the bread for dipping, because at Clevelander's Kitchen, Sunday supper isn't just a meal, it's tradition. So let's get cooking. I'll leave the recipe notes in the description below. Okay, so we have our flour. We shake off the excess, we dip it in our egg wash, and we drip off the excess and then hit it into the breadcrumbs and then shuffle them around a little bit, make sure they're all nice and coated, and do that to all the rest of your slices. So now we're gonna get our sauce ready. So we chopped up the 3 onions, diced them up real small, put them in the pan, a little bit of olive oil, and then our 3 cloves of garlic diced. A little bit of salt and pepper, maybe a little Italian seasoning if you want. And then we're gonna let those simmer on medium to high heat until they really caramelize. So now we're gonna get these suckers frying. So we're gonna take our eggplant, put them in about a 1-inch oil, and we're gonna leave them in there for about a minute, minute and a half. We'll know when it's time to flip them. When it looks dark brown to almost black, you cook them however long you want to. It doesn't matter, just as long as they're cooked evenly on both sides. Okay, so it looks like the onions are just about done. So now we're gonna add our San Marzano tomatoes. These are whole plum tomatoes that are peeled. And we're just gonna dump the whole can in there and then let them simmer, mix it up and let it simmer on low heat for about 30 minutes. So our eggplant looks like just about done. So now it's time to build our eggplant parmesan. So our first layer goes on with our eggplant, and then we're gonna take our sauce off the stove. We're gonna pour it right on top of the eggplant, and we're just gonna cover it all nice and evenly in there. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our fresh mozzarella and we're gonna layer it, break it up and layer it, and then fill it in with a mix of like a Parmesan and mozzarella shredded cheese just to fill in the gaps. And then we're going to fill in another layer of the eggplant and then another layer of cheese, and we're going to cap it with these Ohio grown basil leaves that we're going to fold up and cut with the scissors to get them all nice and topped on our beautiful looking eggplant parmesan. And here you can add any cheese you want. I just like using the fresh mozzarella and whatever shredded provolone mozzarella cheese that I have left I'm going to use, as well as I'm going to top it with a little bit of this goat cheese that I have left over. Can't hurt adding a little bit of Parmesan Romano, and you leave it up to you. You know, you can make it as cheesy or as less cheesy as you want. This is the way I like it, and this is how it's going to turn out. Ah, yes, all ready to go. Now what we're doing is we're going to go into the oven at 400 degrees for about 30 minutes. And that's how we do Sunday supper at Cleavender's Kitchen. Crispy eggplant, layers of fresh mozzarella, rich sauce, and a pan big enough to feed the whole family. If you enjoyed this episode, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps grow the channel and keeps Sunday suppers going strong. So drop a comment and let me know what you want to see next week. From our kitchen to yours, keep cooking, keep feeding your family, and we'll see you next Sunday. God bless.